girls school. So I don't know. I had friends who were gay, but if it's a guy friend who's straight, I just don't really know I don't know what to talk about, because I feel like we didn't have that much in common anyway, you know? Hello. You know, unless it's like a friend's boyfriend or something. Anyways, but he was my friend. And I was like, great, besties. So he had a lot of problems, honestly. Anyways, one big problem was that he ended up dropping out of school randomly, and that was really crazy. It just really caught me off guard. He had this kind of steady decline of like, and then he kept just like asking me for advice. He kept saying, oh my God, Jellycat, you're so put together. How do you do it? And I'm like, just do it. Just, you know, just go to class. Because he wasn't going to class. So I said, okay, just go to class. Where was I going with this? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. I think it's just because I haven't talked to someone all day. It's kind of bad. Anyways, so, where I was going with this story, the funny part was that we liked to talk about random stuff. He really accepted me for who I am. Like, he knew that I usually, thanks for the likes. Well, when I was friends with him, I was dating someone who was Chinese, and he would always roast me about that because he's from the Philippines. So he was like, "Oh, you have like a fetish," and I was like, "No, I don't. Leave me alone." But he was saying it in an affectionate way, like he was saying it's okay, and he was like, "No, it's okay because I like white girls," and I was like, "Oh." I really didn't expect that. So I was like, okay, you know, live your truth. So we would both just kind of joke to each other about that. And I was also wondering, like, we were just talking about that at some point. He's like, I like specifically like very thin white girls. So I said, oh, okay, cool. So he was like showing me like the girls he was into, like they were quite thin. He's like, yeah, like ballerina type. And I like, for instance, look at me, like you see I'm like thin, you know, like I'm not gonna like be like, oh, I'm such a skinny legend, but I am objectively thin. And he even said to me like, oh my God, like how do you stay so fit? Like I want to be like thin like you. And I was like, thanks. So anyways, all those factors led me to think like, I wonder if he ever had like some sort of crush on me, because he had a crush on my friend Maud K, who's like one of my best friends. And so I was wondering like, maybe he has. Yeah, exactly. I was like, maybe he is. And I didn't see anything wrong with that. Like he was dating someone at the time, and so was I. So I was like, whatever, you know, like maybe casually he like found me attractive, but it's just not going to be a thing, and he's respectful. Like that's fine. Like we for instance had done like play fighting before, which that was interesting. And I'm going to be real. Like he wasn't really, like I don't think he was like such a gigantically attractive person, but something about him I found like primally attractive. So like I could see it, you know. I'm not saying I would date him because he was really kind of off in a lot of ways, but well, because he was just, I don't know, he was going off the rails. I don't know why. He was some sort of personal stuff going on, but like, you know, I could see an appeal there. So like all I wanted to know is like, maybe he also found me attractive. It was Maud K's idea. She was like, you should just ask him, because now he's like gone. He left the country and everything, and he dropped out. Like, might as well ask him if he ever had a crush on you too. And I was like, oh my God, that'll be so funny. I'll ask him. Maybe he did. Because I thought, you know, maybe like all the evidence was there, you know, white, thin, like what, that's all he said. So I was like, chances are. So I asked him. Oh my God, it was so humiliating. I haven't read his messages to this day because it's so embarrassing. It's just really embarrassing. No, it's so embarrassing. I don't know exactly what he said, but he was like, oh my God, my girlfriend saw your message asking if I ever had a crush on you. Oh my God. So I guess he has a girlfriend now after dropping out. And she saw the message. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. He was like, and I didn't. I never did. Oh my God. And sorry. I don't know if I can ever reply to him. I just wanted to know. I just thought it would be funny. But I really did not think that, one, this girlfriend was gonna read it. He was gonna be like, no, sorry. I'm just humiliated. I would have appreciated it if he had been like, no, but you're so cute. You know, he could have been like, but he can't actually. He actually can't. because he has a girlfriend now. So there was no good outcome for me in this situation, but it's still pretty funny and embarrassing for me. I'm not over it. I can't read his message. It's too humiliating. I'm not prepared for that emotionally. Oh, that's cool. How was it? Did you like it? Yeah, that's my story. Hello, welcome. So guys, just because someone says they have a certain type, and even if you are within that category, that doesn't mean that they find you attractive. It's humiliating. But he complimented me. Oh, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. He was like, oh my god, you're so thin. Like, oh my god, you're so pretty. I'm confused. I feel like he gave me mixed messages, and we were play fighting. Like, what am I supposed to do with all those mixed messages? How can I not think that he could have had a crush on me? I feel misled and offended.